Well, US President Donald Trump is facing calls to be impeached after he drew criticism with fiery message on Iran. Trump continued his polarizing rhetoric on Easter Sunday, delivering an expletive-laden attack on Iran that sparked criticism on Capitol Hill and beyond. Trump renewed his threat to unleash heavy bombing on Iranian power plants and bridges if Tehran refused to unblock the Strait of Hormuz. Praise be to Allah, he added, after ending another threatening message a day earlier with glory be to God. The post has raised eyebrows, especially on a Christian holiday. Democratic Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer wished Americans on Easter as he lambasted Trump, saying that President of the United States is ranting like an unhinged madman on social media. Schumer added that Trump was threatening possible war crimes and alienating allies, and that the country deserved so much better. Democrat leader Bernie Sanders, he also echoed similar tone, pointing out Trump's remarks as ravings of a dangerous and mentally unbalanced individual. Sanders also called upon Congress to act so the war could end, and likewise, Democratic Senator Chris Murphy, who opposes the war in Iran, wrote that if he were in Trump's cabinet, he would spend Easter calling constitutional lawyers about the 25th Amendment, referring to the clause that provides for a transfer of power if the president is unable to serve. While Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, also a Democrat, he noted that it was not the first time that the 79-year-old Trump had used stark language. Kaine said that explicit threats to bomb Iran into Stone Age are embarrassing and juvenile, suggesting that there was a clear absence of plan and rationale within the Trump administration. The criticism, however, was not limited to Trump's Democratic opponents. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the former Congresswoman, slammed his message, especially on Easter Sunday, saying the people needed to stop worshipping the president and intervene in Trump's madness. So what is the 25th Amendment? The constitutional provision came into existence after confusion following the death of President John F. Kennedy. The U.S. Congress approved the 25th Amendment in 1965, and it got ratified in 1967. The amendment created a legal mechanism for designating a head of state when the president is disabled or dead. It formalizes the practice for the vice president to permanently take over, and it has never been used to permanently remove a sitting president, but has been voluntarily used by presidents to hand over temporary power to their seconds in command. George W. Bush and Ronald Reagan, they have both used it to undergo medical procedures, and even once by Richard Nixon, where he was forced to resign in 1973. The vice president and a majority of the cabinet members can declare the president as unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, and if the president disputes this, then 2/3 of the U.S. Congress can vote to put the vice president in charge. Now, with Trump nearing 80, rumors about Trump's health and a visit to Walter Reed Hospital emerged on social media over the weekend, raising speculations around invoking 25th Amendment. Both Trump and former President Joe Biden have faced scrutiny over their physical and cognitive fitness due to age.